What's going on, Angel? Welcome to the stream, brother. You know what I think I'm gonna do? There we go. Let's start with that. Okay. Let's see if we can fix something here. If you guys remember when Bobby Hart came down to the arena, she came down with an old entrance, and I haven't been able to figure it out yet. You didn't see the first episode of season 4? It's out. Yeah, it is out right now. Kicked it off with the first episode was SmackDown. The next one, which you'll see here, is going to be Raw, and then it's going to be Stampede. It's just how the calendar falls. So when I recreated it, it started back at SmackDown for whatever reason. I don't even know. Hey, what's going on? Said, don't welcome to the stream, brother. So let's go in and check this out. I don't know how to fix it though. So we come in here. We're going to find Bobby Hart. No, I know. I want to hopefully we can do episode 2 today. See, look, I haven't changed anything. Here's Bobby Hart's entrance. Yeah, not one thing changed. I haven't touched anything. This is the entrance that she should have came down to, but instead she came down with this older entrance. Hold on, I think I did. Okay, so then we added that. So check this out. This sucks. That's why I was hoping it's going to be today or it's got to be before noon tomorrow. So at noon tomorrow, I leave to go on we're going to do a deep sea fishing trip over the weekend, just a guy's trip. I leave tomorrow, Wednesday. So we have another stream in the morning. Now I've got all the shorts already planned out, so they're already out there. Matter of fact, this stream is kind of about that a little bit. We're fixing things. We're going to test out some other things. But that's already all done through Saturday if I don't do anything. So we still have to get Sunday. Sunday will be on. Anyway, we come back Sunday. And then Monday I'm here, so we have another stream on Monday. Tuesday I fly to go back to Chicago. Friday I come back for work. Which kind of sucks too, because this weekend Eagle and his wife were going to be up in Austin or in the Huntsville area. We could have went out and grabbed a drink, but yeah, it's going to be like every other week, which it's really helping business. Don't get me wrong, it's really good for business, but it's not helping any YouTube success, you know what I mean? Okay, so we have this, right? So I go... I don't get it. Okay, so let's try this. Universe. Load. Now I need... So this is how... And you guys could do whatever you guys want to do, right? But this is how I typically run my universe mode. Now, yeah, we stream it, so we have our show. So, and I think we've talked about this before, but slot 3 is my clean copy. It's a clean copy of universe mode. If I was to hit reset, I could go back there and not have to start everything all over again. 1 is what we stream off of, right? And then I do this. And slot 2 is where I practice. Because I can't practice in slot 1. I can't practice, we can't do any of that. So if I'm testing things, it's got to be out of the second slot. What's going on, Rowdy? Welcome to the stream, brother. Now, for you guys, I would suggest, a lot of people out, but I would have a clean copy of universe mode. And then maybe if you wanted to do a superstar universe, you can do it in, 1 or 2. And then your classic universe, where it's a sandbox, you can do it in the other one. Here's what I found. You have too many universe modes, or if I let the test universe mode play out too far, you get it confused with what's going on in the other universe, right? Okay, so let's do this. Edit show, participants. Let's make sure Bobby Hart is in this show. Let's go in here to edit match. Customize the match. Because the thing is, outside of universe mode, it works just fine. But inside universe mode, for some reason, it keeps defaulting back to a different, her original entrance that I had set up. Okay, so let's confirm this. Bobby Hart. Okay. So this is set up. So let's see. We'll watch this match, but let's see if this has fixed her entrance now. Like I didn't do anything, so I don't know. I just said save it again. I haven't changed anything in her entrance, so I don't know why it would like default it this time and it didn't default it last time. you would think I'm this huge successful YouTuber. I'm successful somewhere else, but it hasn't been on YouTube yet. I'm jet setting right now. Here's our new Raw arena, though. Look at this. What do you guys think about this arena? Look, that doesn't make any sense.
Making our way to the ring.
It makes no sense.
Foundation from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
No.
Bob.
No. Not watching any of this. Why? Why? Okay. Quit the match. Yeah, we're quitting the match. The other thing is I wouldn't. My issue is I work. Now I love it when I'm on vacation, but we seem to do this thing where we take all our vacations all at the same time. Like last year was all like towards the end of the year, and then I feel bad because I'm away from work so much. You know what I mean? Then people are like, "Oh, you don't like vacations?" I love vacations. I feel even better when they're spaced out, and I feel like I've earned it. You know what I mean? These haven't been home a whole lot. What's going on? What's going on, JP? Welcome to the stream, brother. Don't know if you guys have noticed that. Here lately, it's just between work and other things, like it's now, God, dog, why isn't? Let's go to Universe Superstars. Bobby Hart. Ooh, I got an idea. Okay. I I didn't even think you could do that, to be honest, like what we're about to do. I totally forgot about that. The big timer. It's so funny. I should be the leader of the horsemen, right? Rowdy's like, wait, what? How do we get there? It's quite the jump. Okay, let's go in to load universe mode. Woo! Okay, let's do this one. We're going to delete here. It's just weird, though. I can't believe we would have to do it this way. I know. All of a sudden, I hit 500. I got too big for my britches. Oh. Okay. Universe, let's go. Superstars. Bobby Hart. So, you know, when I told you guys how to fix universe mode, it fixes this also. Look, because she's on, this is also, I think, another kind of a key thing. She's only on one show. Look, it shows the titles. Now, here's something interesting. If remember in the very first match where the Usos won by countout, and they said, "Oh, you're brand new champions," but they never handed them the belt. As it turns out, they aren't the brand new champions. You still can't win the title belts. Like, all right, let's fix this, and then I'll show you. Because this is now our active universe mode. Oh, son of a gun! But I don't. Okay, we're gonna completely remake her entrance. Apparently. Hey, what's going on, JD? Hey, brother, I'm going to tell you, after last time, hey, don't touch my wrestlers, I don't know. I think we're down to Brute and Walter. The thing with KJ, I know we're changing, so I don't know. I'll be honest, I deleted her out. I deleted out because that was a weird thing that happened. I don't know that Walter, and then you load, if you don't want me to touch him, and then you load Crimson back up, not Chaos. And then you made him 9,000 feet tall and 10,000 pounds. I don't know. I don't think either one of them are going to be in the universe. Honestly. Okay, let's figure this out now. Swiss guy. Japanese buzzsaw. I'll be honest, I cannot remember. Oh, there's all kinds of things we gotta change on here too. This. I think the banner movie matters as much as this is going to matter. And that's why I'm telling you, you take your time with Walter. If he comes, I guess. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Okay, hold on now. Everything is working there. I mean, I get it, but that was... I don't know. I'm not trying to trigger any of you, so... Oh, hold on. Did I guess it right? Oh, I think this is it. Show you how my mind works. Apparently, it's not by accident. If she stops right here in the corner, looks out. Shocking. So what is that? What did we just do? That is hilarious. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Bam? Welcome to the stream, brother. Okay, hold on. So we have this. This is a different end. So, we like that. Okay, hold on. And right there, is that, what is this one called? I don't know what this one's doing. Hold on. Let's just delete that. And I don't. Let's move this one. Let's see if I can figure out what the name of this is. Son of a motherless goat. There we go. Okay, we got that. I didn't know what's going on there. Okay. What is this? What is about to happen here? God dang it. X-Pac. Why would we have X-Pac? Oh, it's a different entrance, though. Hold on, to be fair. So right here. No. Right here, we need to replace this with Kane. Kane 08. That's not what I want to do. Hold on. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't do anything. A, B, C, D, element, O, P. Okay, Kane. And then move. There. So here's the thing, my buddies fish. I fished growing up, but after you're in the Army for a while, and then right there. Son of a gun. Let's speed this up again. But we have a house that sits right on the beach, and so this is going to be super cool. Right there. So my buddy is a drone, like he flies drones, right? He set up his drone with a pressure release rig, so it'll run the line out. You can dip it in the water, and if a fish bites it and pulls, it's pressure released. The drone will release it and return back home. If it doesn't, he can pick it back up and then move it and put it back in the water. So yeah, it's super cool. So we're going to do that. Then we have about 4 other poles we're going to throw in the water. I think it's this one. Yeah, so our 2 families, his wife and my wife went last time, and that's a good time. My wife loves fishing too. Okay, we gotta move. And then right. That's pretty close. That's close enough for government work. There we go. We'll let it play through, and then we're gonna kind of look at it a little closer. Oh, we're drinking, for sure. Probably not Bud Light. I'll be, look, I gave Bud a lot of money. I'd stopped drinking Budweiser a while ago, but not Bud products. I mean, I drank Corona, I drank Stella, I drank a bunch of other stuff, but it just wasn't like Bud Light, right? That's like a hangover in a can. I just changed over to Coors Light a while back. I don't drink a lot of beer either. I drink a lot of bourbon. You guys know that. So that is weird. I didn't realize that inside our universe mode that this is where we'd have to change it. So, but this is interesting. This will be Bobby Hart's new entrance, the entrance that she should have had. Once I realized her and Miss Nightmare had the exact same entrance. Now the pyro for both of them were different because different wrestlers, right? It's kind of funny. So you can have the same entrance, and then they look very different just because you get inspired by, okay, this is Bobby Hart's look, this is her attitude, this is probably how the Pirates should go. This is Miss Nightmare, this is her look, this is how the Pirates should go, regardless of their motions. Now their motions add to it, right? But it's not. It is set up very uniquely, and like when you guys are making creative wrestlers, I know like JD could probably attest to this. JP Angel makes a bunch of wrestlers. Rowdy made wrestlers. Um, Sentinel makes wrestlers. Like when you start making the wrestlers, like they have certain like you have to have it in your head, like what kind of attitude they have, what kind of how they move, how they're going to be in the ring, and then you want that to match their entrance. You want that style to match the pyro. You want that style to match, so of course the fire department would shut us down. Cool. Okay, so we have that. Let's back this up. Now, here's the only other thing, and I was going to kind of put this to you guys to see. To see some things. Now, before we get into what I wanted to see with you guys first, let's look at this. So, let's look at Roman Reigns. That was the one thing that, like originally when I set up the match, and I set up the match with Totes, a match with Totes also. Oh, it worked with Totes, but I don't remember her even coming out. So what you want to do when you're setting up matches, once you have a clean universe mode, you don't want to go in here and assign the managers. You can have managers, but don't assign them. The first time, put that wrestler in the left slot on the screen, and then assign the manager in the match. That's how you want to assign the managers if you want the managers to work right. So we'll see as it moves forward. But so there's that. And then if we come in here and we look at the championships real quick, we can see Gunther, Ronda Rousey, right? But look at this. It did not assign them. And now I could have went in and assigned them. But you can't win a championship on countout, despite what the announcer thought. So I'm glad, or not the announcer, but the ring announcer, despite what he thought. So those are still open now. I'm thinking about having a pretty cool like match type to on our very next SmackDown before the Royal Rumble to assign the champions. God, that's going to be hard to get off Braun. Any title belt's going to be hard to get off Braun Strowman. But then the nice thing is, you come in here, and the one thing where we kind of messed up is when I deleted some things, I'd assigned some champions and it moved them. Otherwise, look at times earned. So it fixes that. My universe champions. Eventually, it'll fix that too. But you can actually come in here now and see the stats. Like for the hardcore, because it didn't happen on that show. I don't think it happened on this one either. Yeah. So for the first time, instead of having like female champions over here and whatnot and everything being all willy nilly, it fixes your championship history. So yeah, going through and setting up the universe mode like we did that one day is like the key. See, this was one of them where initially it was assigned to her and moved, right? And so then that becomes a problem. But at least it's still a female. Before there was men like Triple H. You're like, how is Triple H ever the women's champion over here? Now this is just a quick cheat sheet, right? But Here, it's fixed. But that's why, too, you don't want to assign the champions. So you have to go through, remember, you have to go through, pick out the title belt, assign the champion, assign it, and immediately go in and remove the champion. Same thing here. Days are off on this one, but not for the actual champions. And eventually those people will move down, you know what I mean? So that you won't even see them on there anymore. But yeah, pretty cool. Yep, universal title. Even though that's on there, it's still right here. Times earned and days held. That's still right. The only one that we've seen. Ugh! I can't believe I just did that. God dang it. Oh, I did it again. How many times am I going to do this? But right here is the only place where it's wrong. Where that's the one title belt that I've seen that's wrong. Giovanni Vinci has never earned this, but he walked out with Gunther. So maybe in your title matches, don't have anybody come out with them. At least the initial time. Okay, so we got that fixed. The lifestyles with Rich and Famous. Bobbing for beers. Man, I'd be bobbing for bourbon. I would do that for show. Oh, show. So, and then our Raw matchup. This is kind of what we're looking at. It's funny right there because of Scott Steiner's picture. It's just a really good picture, but it says NWO. He's not even a member of the NWO. But soon, and I mean soon. Today's Tuesday? What's the date? The 18th? Let me look this up real quick. Or actually, Rowdy, Rowdy, are you next to your phone? When does the next DLC drop? If you go onto SmackDown Hotel under the game, like the link that you sent me, it'll say it in there. Go under DLC, scroll down to where the words are, and it'll give the date of the DLC. So the date of the next DLC, it's this week. Like I'm shocked. I'm shocked there hasn't been more YouTube videos about it. But Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner will be here. So something that may happen is we switch out Scott Steiner. The only problem is it's not this Scott Steiner, supposedly. I mean, it is a picture of the old Scott Steiner. Yeah, I think on the Shawn Michaels pyro, that might be the thing that it sounds like if you watch her entrance, it'll go bop, 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 bop. Right before she walks in, Bobby Hart is an example because we know Shawn Michaels pyro's on there. Sound like a bunch of cannons are going off before, but there's no light. Like there's no light coming from over here. There's no light coming from anywhere. So it's kind of weird, you know. Some of the pyro I set off screen so it makes it look like maybe people are taking pictures or something. There's different ways you can use the pyro. You guys you guys can get really creative with it. Oh, that's another thing. Let's test this, check this out. Remember we did a test where we did the money in the bank. So if we went in here, I think it would be in my universe. Superstars. Who won that number one contender match? The Rock? John Cena? Oh, I haven't showed you guys this yet either. Who else was in that match? Huh. Who would have thought there had been a way to get to all the news? Ah, God dog it. I cannot remember who won that match. But the thing is, I don't see. I didn't see anybody with. Because if you go through here, you'll see like Braun Strowman's got the Hardcore Championship, so you'll see the championships over here. The other thing you'll see is the Money in the Bank. So that might not work. Yeah, didn't work. So, okay, here's the other thing that you guys haven't seen yet. Remember I said we needed Randy Savage, and I was like, oh, can't find the guy, blah, blah, blah. I found the guy with the right face scan, and then I had to completely change his attire. So let's check him out. We'll do the new arena, the new Raw arena. What's funny, you can see the flowers in the background. I don't even know why that's there. So let's see the brand new Randy Savage. They even have a good picture like of that version, that like version of him. Okay, let's see. Done Blackheart. Done Cross and Danny Dave. Done Father Time. I always think we haven't done Father Time. Done Grady. Man, Grady's video might be the third best of all time now, as far as viewing goes. Herbie. Let's get us some Herbies. I don't have Herbie's entrance yet on film, so we get a chance to check out the new Macho Man. So this is the Macho Man I wish that they would put in the game. Stop with the pastel guy. Like, I get it, he existed, but This is really the epitome of Macho Man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 240 pounds, Macho Man Randy the Savage.
The thing I like about these arenas that we redid is it feels like the old arenas, because if you remember, like the old arenas, they didn't have Titantrons, they didn't have all that stuff, right? But it feels like an updated version of the old arenas. Yeah, they did a really good job on the face, and that's all I needed them to do. And then we took over the rest and recreated his entire. So I had to download a couple other Macho Mans to get certain
from overseas,
things.
Weighing in at 267 pounds, Herbert.
It's funny, and Herbie's face scan isn't Luke Gallows, but it kind of gives you those Luke Gallows vibes. You know what I mean? It's interesting. Herbie's kind of gone back to like a little bit more of a straightforward, like not so flashy look. So we'll see. Like, you know, it's funny, and I used to say this all the time. If you go back to season 1, you hear me talk about it all the time. Herbie was like the most successful off-air wrestler we had. Look at this. Savage is like, whoa, why are you dancing? Why are you dancing, bro? That's one of the first times that I've kind of seen one of the wrestlers like start celebrating, and then the ref's like, no, hit that bell. I don't mind the Titantrons. Like, the Titantrons are fine. The problem is, in this game, they don't have basic Titantrons. Like, why isn't there a Titantron that's all pink or all red or all blue? Why isn't there Titantrons that are like water coming down, lightning, like different versions of lightning, static, you know, static, different nature scenes, different, like whatever. Or why don't they do this? Why don't they have all the Titantrons just the way they have them, no more, no less? But give the ability to remove or add the name. Like, the name wouldn't be based on what's on the Titantron. Like, the Titantron would be just the background stuff. It would be no word art. And then the word art would be based on the wrestler's name. So you could choose to remove it, or if I applied it, for instance, to Herbie. Let's say I applied the Titantron and I put, you know, let's say it's The Rock. Bad example, but let's say Karrion Kross. That's a way better example. Let's say I put Karrion Kross's Titantron with Herbie. When Karrion Kross walks down, Karrion Kross. When Herbie walks down, it says Herbie. They could do that too. That, I think, is a bigger idea. I think that would be like a harder thing to do, but that's what they have to do, because look, there's too many created type wrestlers. Too many created wrestlers, and then there's too many universe modes that creators do that are on YouTube, that are on Twitch, that, you know, on Facebook. And it doesn't, most of it doesn't even really apply. Or you lose the immersion, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because everybody's coming out to, like, Kane. Kane's just fire, right? So everybody puts the fire one up. There's only like 3 or 4 of them that you can even do. So, or Dolph Ziggler, because it says DZ, but it says it in such a weird way that you can kind of get away with it a little bit, you know. So, what's going on, Janu? Welcome to the show, brother. Hey, what's going on, Eagle? Welcome to the stream, brother. Yeah, well, I have to see it. We'll have to see it. It might be fun. JP has changed his character. Here's kind of the problem, though, with changing the characters. This is why I don't try to change them too much. If you make a new character and re-upload him, and I delete your old character, and that character's won title belts, you'll lose all your history. Something else that I'm thinking about doing maybe also is maybe we end up having only like 2 seasons. Like maybe in 2K23 we have a season 4 and a season 5. Like maybe halfway through we kind of break it up. You know what I mean? Instead of it being based on 22 episodes, with 3 brands, that's not enough now. Just think about it. It would be in 7 episode sets. So you'd go 3 for 1 week, 3 for the next week, that's 6. And let's say you did a pay-per-view. Let's say you did pay-per-views basically every 2 weeks, because it takes a lot longer in our universe. So every 2 weeks. So that's 7. So that would give you 3 cycles of that. If you wanted 4 pay-per-views, that'd be 28 episodes. So.
Here is your winner, Macho Man Randy the Savage.
Something we do have to change with Macho, though. So yeah, that is our Macho Man now. Let's go in here to entrance. Let's fix Macho Man's entrance to match his boys. I love those belts. Okay, so we have this. That's all good. No, that isn't good at all right there. So, what we need is element OP. So that's fine. I like keeping, like, most of the time, look at that, and then he points back. When he points back, it's his name. Yeah, I like that. Most of the time I wouldn't, like, but I like keeping still macho, you know what I mean? Macho man. Perfect. The only crap is you used to be able to switch it here and it would change it everywhere, but now it's not giving you the option when you fix it. So guess what we have to do? I bet you anything. So let's try it. We go into universe mode. Continue. Boy, we are learning a lot of things this morning. Go into my universe, the superstars, come over here to Mr. Randopoulos, Randy Savage, edit, entrance. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. We don't know until we get in there and really look and see if it fixed the rest of it, though. Nice. See? Didn't do it. We're learning a lot of stuff here in this version of the game because in every other version it wouldn't do this. So if you have a wrestler inside universe mode and you really are trying to fix them, trying to change the entrance, changing it outside doesn't do you any good. Now we want the Titantron. Okay. Good to go. So now he comes out to the NWO music. So here's the question since we're back here. Remember I said I was going to ask the question, see, get your guys' opinion. Should we mix up the characters more? Our characters, right now, the characters are pretty true to Raw and SmackDown. They're not exactly, but they're pretty true to Raw and SmackDown, with some of ours on Raw and some of ours on SmackDown, and most of them on Stampede. Should we, for instance, take somebody like AJ Styles and put him on Stampede? Take Angel and put him on Raw? Like, have it more of a mix, a real mix of wrestlers. What do you guys think about that? What is your vote? If you look, like, mostly, I almost think I've got to mix up the women wrestlers better. So you see, most of them are on Meltdown. Dave's tattoos, man, are on another level. No, but which one works for you? Option one, it's this way. Option two, we mix them up a little bit better. Let's see, Jane, SmackDown. I really like the Kedger's model this year. God, I really like a lot of them, but Oh, we haven't put Kelly Kidman. Interesting. It's always good too when you've set everything up and you think you got everything. It's hard to see between the three brands, but if you do it this way and you go through, you see where you can see the Raw, the NXT, Meltdown, Raw, NXT. Interesting, huh? Mortis for the old school wrestling folks. Raw. So Ric Flair, SmackDown, okay. I know where they live. Here's something else super cool. Mix it up more. Okay. That's what I was starting to think too, and I'll show you why. I'll show you what happened. See, what had happened was, if you come in here and you look at this, created wrestlers, real wrestlers, real wrestlers, real wrestlers. I technically created wrestler, right? I had to download Sting. Real wrestler. Real, created, real wrestler. Real, created wrestler. Real, created, real, created for real. So far, we've only had one, two, three, four. Out of all those wrestlers on Raw, we have four that are really like our wrestlers, are like the old TSW style wrestlers, right? And I'm like, If you look at SmackDown, it wasn't quite the same because we have the Horsemen, right? So you have the Rowdies and the thises and that's. You have the Janes and you have the other created wrestlers. So like there's a lot more of them. And then when it finally comes down to the time where Stampede, where most of us wrestle, there's still only 9 matches. Like there's only so many things we can do. So what we would have to do is go in here, edit show. We're going to have to do this like Austin Theory and Batista. Okay, Austin Theory, Batista. Asuka and Bianca. Austin Theory, Batista, Bianca, and Asuka. We're going to go Bama and Brian Skelton. CAWs. T. Jones. So we have Bama. His tag team partner Brian Skelton. T. Jones. Ah, who's the other one? Kez, right? Now what's funny on this one, this is the thing I really want to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's leave the women alone on that one. But the guys... The guys is going to be a tough one. Interesting. Let's take Eric and Ivar. We're going to take John too. I really like John over on the other side. And LA Knight. So we're going to need 4. No, Eric, Ivar, John, and LA Knight. Custom Superstars. Interesting. Just playing this out in my head right now. 4 guys. Let's go Kempty. KVD. Danny and Cecil. See if we can remember this now. Holy Moses. Cecil, Danny. Yeah, we got it. Okay. I'm gonna mix them up a little bit more, but we can do that in my own time, right? But yeah, we'll kind of keep doing this and mixing them up. You can see 58, 57, 56. So if I took a 57 or a 58 and moved it over, let's just do it. Stop talking about what if I just did it? Ooh, that's interesting. What if Rob Van Dam? This is gonna be interesting. Like we start doing stuff this way, it starts opening up a lot more storylines. I mean, I'm kind of with you. That's why I was asking, because this is what I was leaning towards, was doing this. I'd like to hear that. So 57. Outbreak 2, this is another one, honestly. We don't need that many people involved in quite that way. Leave the Usos on there. Leave Lita. And leave the Bellas. Be less confusing. 18, that's fine, that's a lot better. How I'm gonna make it all work, I don't know yet. The other thing that we want to start kind of looking at, the other thing that I want to look at, I want to see, can we improve KVD? And we do it. This is going to change for sure, so we're just going to delete this. I don't like what the shirt ends up doing. I like the idea of it, but okay. It's I just feel like we don't have enough. It's a little too on the head there. God, it's such a scary mask. Sponsored by TrueFit. Oh, that's crazy. There's some crazy things in there I didn't even know about. Okay. Okay. Oh, wrong thing. That's just for now. Let's move on from that. Okay, let's see if we can find. Let's see if we can find. No, I think it is. What's bad is I think, and I've been saying this to people because people are asking, they're like, oh man, the world, it's going crazy. I'm like, yeah, but we have control over that. Like, if you guys ever want, you don't even have to. I'd just prefer if we just punch people in the face, but like, you don't have to do that, right? I'm kidding about the punching people in the face thing, but you don't have to do that. You speak with your money. You don't like this, don't buy it. And if we all spoke with our money, like, I get it that, you know, alone I'm not that rich, but you had like me and Angel and JP and Eagle and all of our families' incomes together, and then we stop buying a certain thing, but we start doing this across the nation, we start doing it across the globe. All this crap where people are like, it's okay, this is stuff is all okay. It's not. But most of the time, what'll happen is we won't do this, and we won't do it for long enough. So the people are like, what if they apologize? Would you go back? I believe in forgiveness, right? I do. But the bad thing about this, it's almost like today, if we do stuff like this, all this woke agenda, they're like, okay, guys, this is how we get them. We can do whatever we want, but then just say you're sorry, like this way. And then you guys over here, you guys keep pushing. And then, but I'll over here, I'll say I'm sorry, and then we'll be done. Then it'll be fine. And they've proven it over and over and over again. Top it off, Budweiser's not even an American company anymore. So, like, with them like, oh, but we're American. Now, screw you. And then that stupid positive American campaign. Come on. So we got to start speaking with our money. We got to get past too part of this that part of the stuff we have to get past. It's not a liberal and a conservative thing. I know we think it is, but it's not. That's a narrative driven by the news stations. It's a crazy and a not crazy thing. Like, yeah, I can buy that, but it's not. It's not. We got to get on the same page. Like, I remember back, like when I was growing up. Um, Angel knew this would get me going, but I remember back when I was growing up. We had liberals and we had conservatives, and we agreed on one thing. This thing had to get better, whatever this issue is, right? Issue number one has to be better. Now, we just didn't agree on how to get there. Like, I thought maybe we should do it this way, and you thought maybe we should do it this way. But the end result was still to try to make America great, or at least that's what they led us to believe. But like real people, like we would have conversations, you know what I mean? And it would be conversations. Like we had a lot thicker skin. It wasn't this, I don't believe this. Oh, you're the worst thing in the world. You're the worst. I hate you. You're you know what I mean? Like, come on, grow up, Peter Pan. Like, we're not going to agree on everything. As long as we can figure out, as long as we can figure out and how to make things better. And I'm a firm believer we need conservatives and we need liberals. We don't need socialists. We don't need communists. We need capitalists. We need Americans. We need Americans that are conservative and Americans that are liberal. We need people that love this country. We need to be tolerant, not the party of tolerance, because that's obviously horseshit. But we divide ourselves. Like, the government's like, God, this is working perfect. If you guys want to know what the government's thinking, listen to Tom McDonald's The System. He explains it very, very well in that song. Explains it well in a lot of his songs, but that song, you want to talk about driving the nail home? Drives the nail home. It is. And welcome to the stream, Ricky. I know you came in on a weird part. We've been talking wrestling all the way up until Angel got me on that. But yeah, no, universe mode is fixed, but there's a way to fix it now. Back a little ways, I did a stream where I walked everybody through, and it'll say the most important stream. I don't know, maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. But you can go back and I walk you through how to fix universe mode, and I credit the guy that taught me how to fix universe mode. He's also got a video out that did it. But there's a way to do it, and so far, and I showed it earlier in this stream, now that we've had one of our episodes in universe mode, that it is indeed fixed. It fixes the championship history, it fixes the rivalry system, it fixes all this stuff. So, and then as we play through universe mode, I'll show you even more. But yeah, universe mode is fixed. It blows my mind. I understand why, but it blows my mind that the development team just doesn't start, just doesn't do it. God, I really thought there would be a graphic here that would go very, very well. Oh, that one's pretty cool. But it would go very, very well with Kamikaze Von Doom doing the thing. Yeah, there's a very, very specific way to fix universe mode. Like I show it step by step. Like it'd be worth having the video, having the stream on, and then having you do the thing. Like have your universe mode up and watch it, and then do the thing I talk about, and then do the thing I talk about. It's gonna take a minute, but yeah, it's worth it. When I saw it, that's what delayed us actually starting our universe mode, to be honest. Because I was like, once I saw the video from that guy, I was like, oh, we have to do it. It's so worth it. And then what you want to do, once you create that clean universe, leave it. Don't play it. Take it, copy it over, and then play this one, and always have that one clean version of it. Okay, come on. There's got to be the graphic. If it's right up top, okay, I was going to be like, this is ridiculous. Okay, let's just check one more thing. This one won't take very long. Angel, Queen, King. I'm glad they added these ones right here. Because the neat thing about this, watch, with this graphic, so you have the graphic, right? King. But the neat thing about this one, when you go from designs or go from WWE, you can go in here and we can change the colors, right? So I can make this his colors. If it was against a white shirt, I could go black, I could go white, green, like it doesn't pink. Do whatever you want to do. Okay, so that's the cool thing about using these other graphics. You don't have to download a whole bunch of different colors of the NWO graphic. All you have to do is download or go, not download. All you have to do is go in here to the NWO graphic, bam, and then change the color to whatever color you want. Well, crap, I was hoping there would be shh, but there isn't, so. Let's see if we can find anything else kind of that would go with it. See, I'm already liking this more. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can. Let's see how this will come out. Yeah, it's a week or 2 weeks ago. It's only a few videos ago, like 4 or 5 videos, like live streams ago. So if you go into my channel, you can go look up live stream, and it'll be titled, I think it's titled The Most Important Video. If Rowdy was here, I think Rowdy knows how to actually probably link it. If one of you guys know how to link the video into the chat, that would also be a good thing. 9 days ago. Awesome, Murky. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is not typically the thing that we do. This is one of the things we do in the morning, but if you go back and look at the SmackDown, the season 4, episode 1, that's what we do. This is why we do it. This is how we get to that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I don't think anybody else on YouTube quite does it the way we do it. So it's a lot of fun. It's a great community. I see enough in the chat. Uh, you'll end up becoming a wrestler. You'll notice that most of our created wrestlers are in the chat right now. Angel, JP, uh, Rowdy, Bama, Cross, Paul. Anyway, if I just kept naming names, we just keep naming names for a long time. There's over 50 of them in the chat. So, yeah, okay, back to this. Kamikaze Von Doom. Let's see if we can make this work. In my head, this is the idea, and I just didn't do it. You used to be able to take, just last year, you used to be able to take the name and take the name, how it's like this, and rotate the numbers. So if we did that, but we made the color images. It's a good community. Very good community. I would love to say that I was creating it, but the community's creating it. That isn't smart enough to create it. Okay, let's see this. Yeah, it's got to start at the top. Too much. There. There. Okay, can we just do the thing? Can we do the thing, guy? Now we take that color. Okay. Images. But that is the long way home. put that at 50. Then one more time. So maybe this time we don't take the long way home. Let's get down here, switch the mapping. This is a way that you can take and use things maybe not the way they're intended to be used, like, right? Looks a little more fancy. And then one more thing. Let's go back to here. It's not quite lined up, but it's gonna have to do. Damn it. Can you guys see where it says KVD right up on, but it's the opposite? So I think, let's see if we can. Okay, let's try accept drop shadow. So this is how we do the drop shadows, right? Then you can just play with these two axes. Kind of a way to like have it stand out a little bit better. I almost think that's it. Like, that's all he needs on his entrance attire, too. Follow, sub, it's all the same. Yeah, I don't either. Like, Rowdy ends up doing things sometimes where I'm like, how did he do that? Nice. So here's the other thing. Like, especially you start getting more and more active in the community. If you want to, hopefully I can demonstrate this for you right now. But you can come in here to community creations, more than 50 of my CAWs that I've done or uploaded of the community members. So if you see one you like, it's probably able to be uploaded. But how you find it and how you upload yours, this is how I find yours as well. When you upload it, come in here to the hashtag and put TOTES, totes. So hashtag totes, you can put whatever else you want. Like on the other two hashtags, but on that line, totes. So this is all of the CAWs that have been uploaded. I changed Tiffany Terrors, so she's got a new look, but you can see some of the community members and then make it able to be re-uploaded. So if I go through and like, you know, maybe we're like, oh man, we need some help right here. If we did this thing, I can re-upload it and then you can kind of see it. But yeah, this is all of our CAWs. And JP's the one that made this one. Most downloaded, 61 downloads already. We've got Kylie with 38, Allison 32, Shade Slater 31. Some of these people are real people, but like Shade Slater, Blaze Burnstorm, Judge Julie Justice, Miss Nightmare. Maybe Isabella. They're not real people. Those are completely made up. Miss Frost. Crimson. The rest of them are community members. When you look at like Phoenix, Simba, Angel, Ozzy, Cecil, Paul, Dave, Kezaboo, Kamikaze, Sub-Zero, SE Jetman, they're all community members. So, pretty cool. Kylie. It's funny, she's my goddaughter. That's my sister-in-law. Community member. Dragonoff, community member. Rowdy. So, yeah, it's a way. So if you want to end up being up, no, yep. So, but yeah, pretty cool. Pretty soon, and this might happen as well. I may be on PC also. I'm not today. And maybe not for the rest of this year. Well, let me not say the rest of this year, not for the first half of the year. So, we'll see. Thinking about getting the game. I just want to see what the differences would be. So, and this is pretty cool. Like, so far, I think last year we had just under 200 downloads, right? This year has been quite a turnaround. And on our channel, too, our shorts, I release 3 shorts a day. There's one coming out in an hour and 28 minutes, as a matter of fact. But this year already, 1386. And we've only done one episode, so it's kind of crazy. Yeah, that's the one thing. If you've got a guy who's like 9 feet tall and 8,000 pounds, sorry, I'll download them. But we're gonna bring them back down into reality a little bit. We have a couple monsters, but here's the thing, and this is the thing I keep telling people: if we have a bunch of monsters, then none of them are monsters. They're just normal people. So, no, that's good. 6'5", yeah. I mean, that's normal stuff. 6'5", 6'6", 6'4", anywhere between like five whatever and like 6'6". That's perfect. You don't want them, you know. It's not even like the super heavyweight versus the heavyweight thing, but like if your guy's like 310 pounds, 305 pounds, 290, like that's one thing. You know what I mean? 80, 280, 274, even better, but like that's fine. But having them 400 pounds, 350 plus, and can go flying off the top rope, come on. There's a lot of parity in our wrestling league. So, but we have small wrestlers. We have a couple bigger wrestlers. I got rid of a bunch of my bigger wrestlers. Like, not got rid of them, but shrunk them down to size. What's going on, Digital? Welcome to the stream, brother. So, yeah. Oh, God dog it. I can't believe we haven't done this. Thank you, thank you. So we've got updated, Dragonoff actually updated the Stampede logos, our Wednesday night Stampede logos. So we're going to go in and try to make our Wednesday Stampede arena better. I can't believe we didn't do this. That's how busy we've been here lately though. So this is perfect. We got plenty of time. So let's go into arenas, edit. Let's find our Wednesday night Stampede 2. Hold on, let me look at something first. Let's look at this for a second. You know what we're going to do? We're not going to do that at all. We are going to do something better. Let's try this. So here's the thing, though, and here's where it changes. That's interesting. I get it now. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Arena name. This is now going to be Stampede. We are missing something. We've got to find an image. Let's go back to online. Hopefully this doesn't crash the stream. Fingers crossed. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm sorry for whatever the images popping up are. We don't know what they will be. I will try to. I know we're adults, but still, it's ridiculous. Oh, that is genius. What's funny is I find these pictures all the time, and now that I need one of the pictures, I can't find it. Like, no, that's not going to just pop up. Son of a gun. It's not going to do it. Okay. If I let it keep going, it'll crash the stream, unfortunately. That's the one thing in this. But luckily, I don't find it's the game modes anymore. Okay, so let's get back into this. Let's see what we can do. There's got to be something we can do. So we'll go Stampede 3, edit arena. Hey, what's going on, Butcher? Welcome to the stream. Didn't see you sneak in. Okay, stage construction. I want to move it. Always custom. That's how you get it to not do the Titantron thing. So we have it here. We're going to come in here. Hold on. 1, colors. 2, if we can find the right images. Now, it might be... It might be not there. Designs. Como te gusta? We don't want it that busy either. Flags. That, oh. That is kind of interesting. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but it might be the thing that we're getting ready to do. Como te gusta? Okay. Now we go custom images. Oh, look at you guys. Okay, I got another idea. Okay. Couple things. We put our logo. Right there. We take this. Yeah, hey, if you want it, it's on there right now. Is that what I was saying? Because I didn't know. That's funny. The song is playing it. And so I was just repeating it. Yeah, that's good. I like it. Now that I know how I'll remember how to say it. Oh, that is funny. Okay, let's try this one now. Let's get it right there. I like that. Let's go color now. Let's go that. Let's go one more image. I don't know what it's going to be, but let's find something. Sponsored by PlayStation. Ooh, one more image. Hopefully we have it. I can't remember if I downloaded this image or not. We can always use a 2K23. That's the thing, you know, if we ever did pick up sponsors on our channel and they wanted to send me graphics, we could have wrestlers that rep their thing or the arena or as a part of the sponsorship where a couple of the wrestlers will have that, you know, their symbol on there, and then we talk about it that way. It would have to be the right, oh, here it is. It would have to be the right thing. It would have to, oh, you can't make it any smaller than that? Well, that's not going to work. So, now we use this one. But this is how we would use, you know, a possible, like, any possible sponsorships, you know what I mean? So we have that, and that's apron. Oh yeah, okay, okay. Let's just do this.